we're back. Web Hair here. Here to talk about the controversial incident that happened between Pat McAfee and Adam Cole, NXT wrestler, and Pat McAfee, former NFL punter for the Colts. Now he has his big successful podcast, the Pat McAfee Show. Mm-hmm. He has on guests, talked about sports. Basically us, but a more successful. That's what he did.
Way more successful.
Way more successful. Yeah. A little more successful. Yeah. But unless you've been living under a rock, I'm sure you've heard that incident that happened between Pat McAfee and Adam Cole, where, just paraphrasing here, Pat knocks down the mic and he says, "I'm sick of your shit, Pat. Fuck you, Pat." And it becomes a big thing, and then some guy comes and he pushes, or he tries to restrain Adam Cole, and then
pushes him,
shoves him, says, "Don't fucking touch me," and then he yells, "Fuck you, Pat," and leaves. And then Pat, his reaction is Oscar award-winning performance. What happened here? And then he was like, so the way, and then he says, is the line I love. He says, "Was I being condescending to him?" He said that in the most condescending way possible. He's like, "Am I being condescending?" And then they were all like, no, you're complimenting him. And then obviously we've seen it a bunch of times. We haven't memorized this shit by now. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the problem I have with this is motherfuckers are thinking that it's real. Mm-hmm. Okay, us that grew up watching wrestling and even watch it to this day knows that everything's a work. So anything that happens outside of WWE, I assume it to be a work, that it's fake, that it's predetermined, that it's scripted, that it's happening because both parties agreed on it happening. Yeah. It's happened plenty of times. It's happened in the UFC with Undertaker and Brock Lesnar, actually. So the thing is, bro, it's just fucking insane that there's so many people, ESPN, a bunch of other places, comments, "Oh man, Pat, good for Pat for sticking up." It's like, dude, what do you what the fuck do you think? Do you think this? Do you honestly think this is real?
Not
any
not
chance at all?
Nah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, because also how Adam, like, he was saying like, "Oh, really? You're gonna talk about that?" And then he freaking dramatically like pushes the mic away and goes to him, "F you, this and that, like, blah, blah, blah. I came here and then you're treating me like this, blah, blah, blah." And then like the way he left, and then obviously because people, if they know WWE, like right now they're not doing that good with ratings. You know what I mean?
That's a great point you brought up. Great point. So the thing is, and not to mean to cut you off, that's the best point I think so far is. The ratings are horrible right now. As a matter of fact, 2 weeks ago, Raw had their worst rating they've ever had in the history of their show. Yep. So what do you do when ratings are fucked up?
Trying to innovate,
exactly, innovation. And what better to do than to cross platforms with another successful program? Because do you think a lot of WWE fans watch the Pat McAfee show?
No.
Probably not, right?
No, not really.
Probably not.
Because,
whole different audience. Now you have all those eyes hearing who's Adam Cole typing in. You get clicks. Oh, this is Adam Cole.
Or the WWE fans.
Or, like you said, WWE fans, Pat McAfee, who the fuck is that? Pat, okay, he has a cool show. It's a win-win for both parties. Both people are getting clicks. Both people are getting likes. Both people are getting comments. Both people are getting publicity. It's a win-win for both of them. So great points you brought up on that.
And like you said, you mentioned like off the camera, you said like Pat McAfee has a history with WWE.
That's another thing.
Like you say, he's a huge fan of WWE, and he's done a couple of events backstage or something like that. You mentioned.
Yes. So for those of you that aren't Pat McAfee fans or don't watch his podcast, listen to it. He's an avid WWE fan. Matter of fact, he's been on a couple of pre-shows before the pay-per-views. And antagonizing Adam Cole like he did right here. And on those, of course, WWE's PG. Adam Cole says, "Shut your mouth, Pat." This time was a lot more vulgar, but it's the same situation. The whole... So anybody that watches Pat, he likes to play around, but this interview specifically, he was poking at him a lot. And to me, like, it was on purpose.
Yeah, you could tell.
And some people were like, "Oh, he went too far." Bro, they agreed on that shit. I don't care what anyone says. That was agreed upon.
Especially if, like you say, if they end up doing an event, like a pay-per-view event with Pat McAfee and Adam Cole fighting, like...
That's another... Again, you're making all my points for me,
like,
bro. So.
Everybody's going to be like, "Oh, we got freaking, bamboozled or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Like,
not us, but so if anybody wondering what we think, what the hair and the beard and the web think about this, to us, this is what we believe is going to happen. This is a big setup. Obviously, WWE's ratings aren't doing that great for a pay-per-view. Yes, you may have guessed Adam Cole versus Pat McAfee and us. WWE has done plenty of celebrity matches. Yeah. They've done Donald Trump. They've done Mike Tyson. They've done Pete Rose. They've done so many celebrity appearances to make Ronda Rousey, before she was in WWE, partnered with The Rock.
Oh,
they've
yeah.
done so many, bro.
WrestleMania, I believe.
Yes,
right?
yeah, where she hip tossed Triple H.
And
this
Stephanie.
This is the same shit. Pat McAfee's a buff guy. He's into WWE. He actually owns a wrestling ring.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's all, again, bro, this is all, it's silly that people believe that it's true.
Yeah, it's just, I guess, publicity for, like, they're trying to build something up for an upcoming event, I guess.
So it'll either be Pat McAfee versus Adam Cole, or Pat McAfee and his whole crew at the studio versus Adam Cole and the Undisputed Era, his crew. Either way, it's a setup. And even if they're not going to do that, they're getting eyes on both platforms. Getting clicks, comments, views, talking about it. We're fucking making a video on it.
Any publicity is good publicity, I guess.
Exactly. Don't be fooled by that shit. Seriously, because people are like, man, that was crazy. Like, to us real wrestling fans, we're thinking like, okay, good try, man. Like, it was cool.
Because a lot of things like that, if you watch WWE wrestling, any type, like any AEW or whatever,
anything,
like you could tell, like for me, it seemed like he was doing the same thing as an event and a show, doing a show.
He does that every week, bro.
That's like, exactly. Because it didn't look that serious because not. Pat McAfee had like 5 of his guys there, I don't know, and only one stood up to.
And it was a very light push at that, too.
Only one stood up, and the rest just was sitting down.
Way too calm.
Yeah, that's
way too calm.
Okay.
So don't fall for it. We're here to debunk that. Booker T, he made a video a couple days ago saying that it was real too.
Oh yeah.
But he's a WWE employee.
Oh yeah, he's a WWE employee.
So come on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But only time would tell. I mean, maybe whatever it is, we're gonna be like, oh, you know what? Like I guess we don't know shit. You know what I mean? But I doubt it though.
I'm sure in a couple of weeks or a month or so we'll be. I told you, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Or
because Pat McAfee hasn't really nothing to do. He mostly analyzes NFL. Until NFL comes up, like the season, he's just like, you know what, do something.
What was the famous line that Nate Diaz said after he beat Conor McGregor? God damn it! I thought he said like, "I told you, motherfuckers." He said something.
I can't recall right now.
I can't recall either. But he said, "I'm not surprised, motherfuckers." That's what he said.
Oh yeah.
That's what he said. So we'll be saying that shit too recently. Don't be fucking. Don't be fooled. It's a work. It's fake.
Yeah.
Publicity
anytime.
That's it.
Yeah.
Web hair out.